Welcome to another video on my Raspberry Pi 3 running Raspbian Linux in combination with my PiXtend PLC programmable logic control, which is normally an industrial type of PC, but in this case well, you can still use it for industrial types of tasks. But in my case, it's meant to try out stuff like communication with a serial port, communication with digital input, digital output, and several other options. As you can see, I have some electronics connected to digital input, and here for digital connected to the digital output of the PLC. One LED connected to a relay, and last time I measured the voltage of the signals on this side, the output, and found that the voltage was quite low, so motors won't work. Why is that low? I don't know. My power adapter only goes to 12 volts, and this board works on either 12 or 24 volts. I am planning on buying a 24 volts power supply, so I can test that. Will that be better? I don't know. Would be interesting to see. Industrial speaking, most things are indeed on 24 volts. So that's a nice one. Anyway, now I have for the oscilloscope measurements probes on input here and input there, so I can see if the voltages are alright, output as well, and here another one. So let's go and see if voltages are nice or not. So now on the desktop, of course, right here is the virtual desktop for with Tiger VNC, which shows the Raspberry Pi code in Python, and terminal in which I give the commands. This is actually SSH, so an SSH terminal, which is necessary to actually boot with, not to boot it, but to start VNC server, maybe do other things as well. Then obviously camera view on the hardware, and the oscilloscope image. Also Raspberry Pi schematics. This is well, yeah, still something with the serial terminal only, so I should extend it with all the other stuff. Haven't done it yet. I might do that right now. So let's pick a component connector, and then I should have something like this, which is 6 wide, and, or should I take this one? This is a better example. 8 wide, and which is digital input to that one. So and that is a little bit hard to see, but 6 1, yeah, alright. How to do that? That's a good question, because the line here is on the board, on the breadboard. So if I do it like this, it is more logical. This should be that was, I think, Shift R. No. And then we find that the recording has stopped halfway, so I have to show what I've done while the recording automatically stopped somehow, which is connecting this line to digital input with this connector turned a little bit. Then I found out that I couldn't save anymore, so I had to rename it. Apart from that, I had to set the 5 volts to 50 volts, and then I found out by measuring that this one gives 5 volts and then this one is kind of odd. And then with the program you can see what does happen, which makes me wonder what is normally open, what is normally closed. Here I have exactly the same button. So if this is 5 volts, this is 5 volts now. I'm measuring this on this probe. This is closed then, but not completely closed. This doesn't matter then. So it gets something somehow. And the white wire here is connected to the LED, but in blocked situation. So if you talk about that, you can't even get a signal right here, or should not, and yet you get it. So line should be blank, and then I'm talking about, of course, about this line. Then I have the other probe which is shown for the LED. So let's see, which shows nothing. So the big question is, why the weird voltage? Why is this showing a normal signal but on 50 volts? Does not make any sense at all. Let me think. Alright, some updated schematics. All the relays in the correct order, 0, 1, 2, 3, not connected, connected and on. Then digital output until 4, 5, that is, so 6 outputs, ground, pulse modulation. Serial connector 232 and 485, two grounds, and these are if connected, and that would be then, oops, that would be there. So this connector, the serial cable would go to Minicom on here. Which doesn't work, by the way, or rather on a different terminal here, but then it would look like something like this, but it's not connected, so that's the way it stays for now, with a tab named Minicom. Then the canvas, which I haven't used yet, but anyway, that is how things end up with the relays located here. And going back to right there, still a mystery of the voltages. So why are things the way they are? I still have no clue. Let me hold them. Then 5 volts is just 5 volts with an LED burning. And let me remove the light. The weird thing is that this LED to which this probe is connected is not burning, which it did before, so this may be, now I realize, a little bit, no it's not connected at all. Yeah, it is doing something very vaguely. So if I keep pressing it, then what is the signal? Then I should see something. Question is what? Very, very vaguely, which I don't like. So with the components and the schematics updated, I'm still wondering why 5 volts from this position in the corner of the camera delivers a 50 volts here. Impossible. And yet, look at the oscilloscope. So, that's a mystery I can't explain. And now I look at this screen, the camera, and I look at with the bare eye at the oscilloscope, and I notice that this is even more chaotic than reality. So the camera is a little bit slow, unfortunately. And with that I conclude my experiment for this time. So unexplainable voltages. 50 volts where it should be 5 volts, so the measurements don't make sense. Why it is, how it is, I don't know. But some clearance with the layout on this part. and then slowly getting somewhere, I hope. For now, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. And it seems you can click some bell to be reminded when a new video has been published by me. You can also follow me at Twitter and Instagram. Very much appreciated. And you can show your appreciation also by making a donation via either PayPal or Wired. More information under this video. You can also become a patron and may have your name mentioned depending on the pledge you make. More information also in the next segment. Please visit my website for more projects and more information. For now, to be continued. Have a nice day and bye bye.